Hello everyone, this is Alexey with a fresh Power Semiconductors Weekly market update. Today, I will share with you the platform latest updates and of course, Power Semiconductors news. I remind you that we will always find the latest news at Power Semiconductors Weekly platform, the only place for everything related to Power Semiconductors industry. Besides this newscast, I encourage you to subscribe to my monthly newsletter, which delivers much more market information. By the way, in a few days I fly to Denmark for the EPE conference, so you have a chance to find me there at Leaper's Semiconductor booth. Stop by to learn about the company and our IGBT and silicon carbide power solutions for power electronics applications. And now, let's check what is new in power semiconductors industry. Since its launch 2 months ago, Power Semiconductors Weekly has been growing fast, delivering you the latest updates in the world of power semiconductors. News database is always up to date. Besides news, you can always access the events section. There you will find detailed information about the upcoming and past industry-related events, trade shows, conferences, workshops, and webinars. The database is growing, with numerous events being added weekly. And starting from September, you will also have access to Semiconductors Bookshelf, platform area dedicated to the industry books, from fundamentals of power semiconductors technology and applications to the latest market releases on emerging technologies. Now you will never miss a semiconductor book release. Besides, you can navigate and search for the earlier releases to find any book of interest for you. Similar to events, Semiconductor Bookshelf will be frequently updated to provide you with great experience and up-to-date information. And of course, you can always send me your news, events, and the other suggestions to news@powersemiconductorsweekly.com. The EPE ECC Europe conference is one of the largest in the world, attracting around 800 experts from numerous countries every year, aimed at exchanging experience among fellow professionals and academics, and bearing in mind the present and future role of power electronics in a big energy transition the world is looking forward to. The EPE ECC Europe conference is a privileged place to achieve this goal. EPE 23 Europe in Aalborg will provide the opportunity to discuss hot topics through the lecture and poster sessions, the exhibition, the industrial forums, and of course the tutorials. After a successful EPE Europe conference in 2007, the power electronics community will gather again in Aalborg, Denmark, from September 4 to September 8 to exchange views on research progress and technological developments in the various topics. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Aalborg. Based on the current requirements for the improvement of battery life and dynamic performance of electric passenger and commercial vehicles, higher efficiency and fewer parts and materials are required to further improve the power density of inverters and electric drive assemblies. All this becomes possible with the transition from silicon to silicon carbide power devices. But when it comes to the all-new silicon carbide semiconductors and the rapidly growing EV industry, many face difficulties to make the right choice of the silicon carbide devices available in the market. Recently, I launched a poll to understand what is most important for the EV companies when choosing a supplier of silicon carbide power devices. Power electronics engineers from the semiconductor and automotive industries shared their experience and unanimously confirmed that the performance of the power devices plays a crucial role when choosing a supplier. With so many fabs in advanced and power semiconductors industries to be open in the next 5 years, both are facing the biggest challenge of all: lack of qualified people to support the planned growth of the industries that correspond to the market demand. Behind every company, invention, product, idea are people. During the past 5 years, the gap between the real human resources demand for semiconductor industry and market offering was growing, and with every year the gap is getting bigger. Today, with US, Europe, China, South Korea, Japan and India being the major players in semiconductor industry, they all face the same problem: not enough qualified staff in semiconductor industry on all levels. The industry, all these regions put a huge bet on for the global decarbonization, digital superiority and electrification. The problem is global and concerns all companies in semiconductor supply chain, from a small startup to the market colossus. One of the reasons for this problem, what I personally witnessed and discovered during good time spent with HRs, is lack of knowledge about the industry and the overall image of the industry in people's mind. For some reason, many associate semiconductor industry with old factories, manual workforce, night shifts, overtime work. And many for some reason associate semiconductor industry with a place where only old guys work, so no fun, no interest, no future. This is up to us to present the right image of the industry, the benefits it brings to the society, environment, progress. This is up to us to make a change to guarantee that all those future semiconductor fabs, labs, R&D centers bring the value they have to. Back in the mid-60s, when we had only radio, TV and printed channels like newspapers or magazines, for example, Texas Instruments and many other industry players did a great job on challenging the same challenge we face today. Today the scale of a challenge is bigger, of course, but we have more channels available. So let us build the right image of our industry for the future generations to be proud being part of it. By significantly expanding its Malaysian fab over and above the original investment announced in February 2022, Infineon will build the world's largest 200mm silicon carbide power fab. The planned expansion is backed by customer commitments covering about 5 billion euros of new design wins in automotive and industrial applications, as well as about 1 billion euros in prepayments. Macom Technology announced that it has entered into a definitive agreement to acquire the radio frequency business of Wolfspeed. The radio frequency business includes a portfolio of gallium nitride on silicon carbide products used in high-performance radio frequency and microwave applications. Toshiba developed 2200-volt silicon carbide MOSFETs for photovoltaic inverters. A two-level inverter with the new devices realized higher frequency operation and lower power loss than conventional three-level silicon IGBT inverter. The new MOSFETs also contribute to simplification of inverter systems and reductions in their size and weight. The Volkswagen Group is reorganizing its procurement of electronic parts and semiconductors to ensure supply over the long term, and in doing so securing itself a leading position in terms of technology as well as competitiveness. To this end, the group has developed a new strategy for the procurement of parts with electronic components. For strategically important semiconductors and even the group's own planned developments in the future, the company will rely on direct purchasing from the semiconductor manufacturers. Mitsubishi Electric completed installation of its first 12-inch silicon wafer processing line at its Power Device Works Fukuyama factory, which manufactures power semiconductors. In addition, through sample production and testing, it has been verified that the power semiconductor chips processed on this production line achieve the required performance levels. That's it for today. Thanks everyone for watching. I encourage you to visit Power Semiconductors Weekly platform on daily basis, save it in your bookmarks and share it with your network. There you will find all the latest industry updates and events. You can also follow me on LinkedIn to track all the latest news in power semiconductors industry. Thank you a lot and see you next month.